When you talk about the best Nigerian footballer of all time, then you are probably talking about J.J. Okocha, who tops the list of the finest Nigerian footballers to have ever graced the pitch. However, unlike most players, his story of how he got to play in Europe clubs from his home country club Enugu Rangers is quite unique. While Ronaldo joined his first club Anderlecht at the age of 7 in 1992 and was later scouted by Nacional, Messi joined Newell's Old Boys in Argentina at the age of 8 before being scouted by Barcelona Academy. J.J. Okocha's football career was quite different. He came from the streets to join his first club, Enugu Rangers, in the Nigerian Professional Football League, and if that wasn't interesting enough, the way he came to join his first club in Europe, Borussia Neunkirchen in the Oberliga Est-West, Germany's third division, is a whole other story that we'll cover in this video. So get set as we bring you the story of one of the most iconic footballers of his time, not because of the number of trophies and goals he scored, but because of the manner in which he played, the manner in which he got from grass to grace, the manner in which he earned the name JJ, his unique and intriguing dribbling skills and racist attacks in foreign countries that helped him make a name for himself as a legend in the soccer world. I hope you enjoy the story. J.J. Okocha was born Augustine Azuka Okocha on August 14, 1973, in Enugu State, Nigeria. He is from Anioma, a subgroup of the Igbo people. Africa had a development of outstanding talent establish itself to the world in the mid-1990s. One of these players, Augustine Okocha, became so popular that he only had one nickname, J.J. The name J.J. was passed down from his elder brother James, who started playing football first. His immediate elder brother, Emmanuel, was also called Emma J.J., but the name stuck with Okocha instead. He honed his skills on the streets of Iwo, playing soccer with an improvised ball and honing his juggling and ball control abilities. In an interview with BBC Sport, he said, "As far as I can remember, we used to play with anything, with any round thing we could find, and whenever we managed to get hold of a ball, that was a bonus. I mean, it was amazing." Another of his older brother, Emmanuel, is also a former footballer who played for the Nigerian national team. He has a nephew, Alex Iwobi, who plays for Everton and the Nigerian national team. Just like most renowned football stars such as Messi, Ronaldo, and Neymar, among others, J.J. Okocha also started playing football on the streets before his talent could be identified. Okocha joined the Enugu Rangers at the age of 17 in 1990. In his time at the club, he produced many spectacular displays, including one where he rounded off and scored a goal against experienced Nigerian goalkeeper William Akpara in a match against BCC Lions. A few months later in the same year, J.J. Okocha visited West Germany to watch German league football. While in Germany, he stayed with his friend Benebi Numa, who played in the third division for Borussia Neunkirchen. On one of Numa's training days, Okocha tagged along and was asked to join in the training. His skills attracted the attention of Neunkirchen's coach, who told him to join the team the next day before offering him a contract. You see, it was quite different from what most other professional footballers go through before joining a new club, where you have to negotiate and agree on contract for an agent among others, but J.J. didn't have to go all through that. In 1991, J.J. Okocha moved to Eintracht Frankfurt. This was where J.J. Okocha enjoyed a meteoric rise from being an amateur footballer to an international player and tormented defenses with his range of tricks. He got familiar with notable players such as the Ghanaian international striker Tony Yeboah and Thomas Dahl. A year later, he joined FC Saarbrücken in the 2 Bundesliga, but played a while before a transfer to Eintracht Frankfurt in the 1 Bundesliga. J.J. Okocha continued to sparkle in the German side. One notable highlight was a goal he scored against Karlsruhe taking the ball forward in the penalty box past goalkeeper Oliver Kahn, even going past some players twice. The goal was voted goal of the season by many soccer magazines and voted as 1993 goal of the year by viewers of Sportschau, an our German TV sports program. In 1998, OKOCHA moved to Paris Saint-Germain. The French football club Paris Saint-Germain, commonly referred to as PSG, spent around £14 million on OKOCHA, making him the most expensive African player at the time. During his 4-year stint with PSG, he played 84 matches and scored 12 goals. During his time in Paris, he also served as a mentor to young Brazilian footballer Ronaldinho. The football star did not reveal his salary at the club. In 2002, OKOCHA joined Bolton Wanderers on a free transfer after leaving PSG in the summer of 2002 after the FIFA World Cup. Despite being hampered by injury, his debut season made him a favorite with the Bolton fans, with the team printing shirts with the inscription JJ. During his time at Bolton Wanderers, where he played for 4 seasons, the club's fans sang JJ is so good they named him twice for the iconic former player. The line was used to confer enduring praise upon him in a terrace chant. To date, OKOCHA remains a hero to Bolton Wanderers, where the Nigerian rescued the club from relegation with a series of glorious goals and mesmerizing performances. OKOCHA spent only 1 season each at Qatar SC in Hull City. He played 1 season for Qatar Football League Championship side before Hull City signed him on a free transfer in 2007 after being linked to Real Salt Lake and Sydney FC. During his time at Hull City, he played 18 games but scored no goal. Before he left Hull, the club won promotion to the Premier League for the first time in their 104-year history. OKOCHA had an international career. In May 1993, he made his first official appearance for Nigeria and earned a 1-1-9-9 for FIFA World Cup qualifier away loss against Ivory Coast. Subsequently, he played for Nigeria against Algeria, and they won for 2-1, which qualified Nigeria for the first World Cup. As a result, he turned a favorite to the Nigerian supporters. In 1994, OKOCHA became a member of the victorious 1994 African Cup of Nations squad at the 19th edition of the Africa Cup of Nations and a member of the 1994 World Cup squad. Going further, the striker played for Super Eagles, who got to round 16 in the 1998 FIFA World Cup hosted by France. Super Eagles won their opponent Spain with 3-2. He also played with the Super Eagles in the 2000 African Cup of Nations Nigeria co-hosted with Ghana and scored 3 goals. Then, alongside Daniel Amakachi, Aloysius Agu, John Fashanu Benyani, and Sully Muntari, JJ played for Super Eagle in a testimonial against an African select side in Warri. Interestingly, Nigeria won the game 2-1 with massive accolades to OKOCHA, who scored the winning goal.
Retired.
In 2008, OKOCHA retired from international football after Nigeria lost to Ivory Coast in that year's African Cup of Nations semi-finals. OKOCHA was never named the African Player of Year award, even though he is arguably the best player who never got bestowed, with the award coming second in 1998 and third in 2003 and 2004. However, he won the inaugural BBC African Footballer of the Year and the successive one, becoming the only player to retain the award and win it more than once. In 2004, he was named in Football Legend Pel's FIFA 100, a list of the greatest 125 living players of all time. In 2007, he took the 12th on the list of greatest African footballers of the past 50 years, a poll conducted by CAF to mark their 50th anniversary. Also in 1995, 1997, 2000, 2002, 2003, 2004, and 2005, OKOCHA won the Nigerian Footballer of the Year awards. He won Club Player of the Year in 2005, scorer of some of the greatest ever Nigerian goals in the 1990s. OKOCHA won the Africa Cup of Nations with Nigeria in 1994 and played in the World Cup the same year. The fantastic soccer finisher and a terrific goal scorer was also decorated with the following titles: a World Cup All-Star Team Reserve, 1998 African Footballer of the Year runners-up, 1996 Nigerian Footballer of the Year runners-up, 2003-2004 BBC African Footballer of the Year, November 2003 Premier League Player of the Month, April 2003 Goal of the Month England, and 2005 Bolton Wanderers Footballer of the Year. Every coin has two sides, so they say, and OKOCHA is no exception. Just like many footballers such as Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, and Neymar, he was charged with tax evasion charges, and the prosecutor had filed a 3-count charge against OKOCHA on June 6, 2017, accusing him of failure to furnish LIRS return of income. He has also faced money laundering charges in Scotland. The Nigerian Super Eagle player has faced 2 different charges on money laundering by the Scottish police at the Aberdeen Sheriff Court. Firstly, he was charged for allegedly procuring, being in possession of, and transferring criminal properties, while the second charge was related to concealing, disguising, and converting criminal property. These 2 incidents reportedly took place in 2015 but were brought up to court after 2 years in 2017. Thanks for watching the incredible story of one of the best African footballers of his time, OKOCHA. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. See you in the next video.